Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. As my lessons progress through the ABRSM Grade 6 Music Theory Workbook, I now turn my attention to question 4, and in particular, this next lesson looks at exercise 3. In this lesson, I work through the harmonic analysis of a short keyboard extract, and this is where we really get to peel back the layers and delve into the composer's mind and see what's really going on inside the music. In this lesson, I look at key structure, phrase structure, and I look at compositional aspects, looking at melodic features and stylistic features, which give us a clue which period of music this composition originates from. The full lesson can be found on my Patreon channel. If you visit patreon.com/Sharon Bill, you can find the full lesson there, and the links are in the cards and in the description box. Everything you need to fully understand all of the harmony and compositional aspects that we refer to in this advanced level music theory can be found in my Harmony and Composition textbook, and this is available from Amazon. You can also find the links to this book in the cards and in the description box below. After this short lesson, you can see sample examples of the full lesson to show you how I explain everything that you need to understand, and I work through each question with you step by step, just as if I was sitting right next to you. Enjoy your studies. So the raised 6th and 7th will be part of that, and that will help us to quickly find this answer. So we're looking for some accidentals that will be adjusting those semitones to raise that 6th and the 7th. So let's see what we can find. And also, of course, we need 5 notes in a descending pattern, don't we, to sort of properly answer that. So although we've got an ascending pattern, it doesn't then descend. We've got a descending pattern here, but there's only 4 notes, not 5, and there are no accidentals to tell us it's the ascending melodic minor pattern. However, here, this seems much more hopeful. So we can have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There are the notes. And if this is going to be the raised 6th and the raised 7th, that's the 8th, which will be D minor, which would indeed, because D minor has a key signature of B flat, but that would be raised. The 7th would be raised, and so that gives us our answer. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes. It's the ascending melodic minor pattern of D melodic minor, but it's in a descending form. So where do we modulate to F major? Let's look at the beginning. We can see here we've got a D, F, A. We've got a nice D minor chord 1. Now, a modulation won't occur until there is a cadence point. That's when we officially modulate. And so here we've got a G minor chord. There's no C sharps. So you think, well, are we in D minor at all? So we begin in D minor, but then we're obviously wandering off into F major, but we've not officially reached there until we get a cadence point. And so we're looking for perhaps 5-1, which would be, so chord 1 would be F, A, C, and chord 5 would be C, E, G. And then here we can see we've got a C, E, a G, and in fact we've actually got a 5-7 because we have a C, E, G, B flat. So there's our 5-7, and then here it's going to finish in a perfect cadence to fully modulate to F major. We have an F, F, A. There is no C, we haven't got the 5th, but nevertheless that will be our point. So really it will be this bit here, won't it? And then finally bar 15. So jumping down the score here. So this is our chord and our harmony note here, so we're on like a chord 5, aren't we, an A major chord, that steps up as if it's going to be a passing note, but it doesn't continue to pass by step, and then it jumps a third. And what this is called, now the general term, you could say changing note, that is acceptable, or the sort of more specific term when it falls back by a third. So it kind of takes a step in the wrong direction and then refers to the next note by the interval of a third. We call that an échappé. It means like it's escaped. It's like escaped and then gone back to the chord again. So it's an échappé. Chances are we're going to have 4-bar phrases. Let's see how that works out. Dum dum da 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 bum ba da 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 da, and then it all starts again. So mathematically we can get the general idea, and then we will sort of double check. There may be some musical little adjustments that we need to be aware of, but we've got the starting point. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's phrase 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and that nicely works. We can see, you know, the melody isn't exactly the same, but we can see the same rhythmic structure, and we can see this melody restarting again here. So we'll have to go over our usual scribble for other answers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there. I'm just going to sort of go over so we can see, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can see it's sort of starting again. That little ornament